Some of you might know I'm a big fan of the YuGiOh trading card game. And a new set just came out today in Japan and everywhere else in what they call the OCG, Asia. So I'm going to give this a go and open up some cards and see how this goes. Each one of these boxes has 15 packs in it. And apparently there are 3 secret rares, 12 super rares, and 13 normal cards that can also be the gross-looking parallel rare. I apologize for the coughing. Just getting over a bit of a cold. I'll make sure this is updated. Seems like it's fine. What is back there? Alright. Skip these out a little bit. Okay, let's start opening some packs, starting with the ones from up here. So, mainly this pack, as you can tell by the name, Fusion Enforcers, is focused on fusion-based decks. Stuff like Furnimals, Predator Plants, and a new archetype called Eidolons, which is mostly what I'm looking forward to getting here. Let's see what we can show you go upside down here. So, random card I've never heard of. It's called the Illusion Summoner. It's a reverse monster. This card is flipped face up. Release a monster other than this card to summon a fusion monster from your extra deck. And at the end of this turn, it is destroyed. Got my first Eidolon right here. It is called Cocytus. This card cannot be targeted by your opponent's effects and cannot be destroyed by your opponent's effects. When this card is in defense position, it can make attacks. It uses its defense instead of its attack. Set right down there. We got Fusion Recovery. It's this way. Fusion Recovery. Edgem Chain. And another Eidolon. Melcover. Once per turn, it can negate a monster's effect, magic, or trap card. But in order to do so, you have to discard the same type of card from your hand to the graveyard. Oh, it negates and banishes. That's pretty powerful. So, we have Furnimal Dog. Let's see if we can get the glare to go away. Furnimal Dog. Fusion Substitute. New Furnimal Penguin, which I'm not entirely sure what it does. Let's see. Well, this card is face up on the field. You can activate this once per turn during your main phase. Special summon a Fernimal other than Fernimal Penguin. When this is used to summon a Death Toy monster and sent to the graveyard, you can draw 2 cards from your deck and then pick one of them and send it to the graveyard. That's incredibly powerful as well. I'm going to set that right there. Death Toy Fusion. And Parallel Rare Edge Imp Chain. Let's see if I can get that to show up on the camera. There we go. Yeah, I don't like this rarity. It bugs me. Moving along. Okay. Got some Predator plants here. Not sure what that does. Reprint of Edge Imp, or what do we call this? Death Toy Scissor Wolf. Fernimal Owl, really good card in Fernimals if you play that. And I got another Eidolon card, I believe. Called Holy Scriptures or some such. It says you can... what is the word in English? Tribute. You can tribute an Eidolon to fusion summon another Eidolon from your extra deck that is the same element as that monster. Like, can I put this here? No. Let's put all the Eidolon cards here. I'm going to get rid of this penguin. Much as I like it. Actually, let's put the penguin up here. There's room up here now. And then Death Toy Sheep in stupid parallel rare that I don't like. Next. More Predator plants. Another Eidolon. This appears to just be a normal monster. Yep. It is just a 3k beater that requires the Eidolon Summoner and an Earth monster. Still cool though. Oh! And I just saw the back card that I will reveal to later. Ooh! They reprinted King of the Swamp, a very powerful fusion card. What do we got here? Oh, this is the Eidolon field spell. When this card is activated, you can get a Summoner Alaster from your deck and add it to your hand. And as long as this card is in your field zone, field spell zone. Ooh. The summon of fusion monsters and the wait, what does it say? YuGiOh monster no YuGiOh 召喚する効果を含む効果を自分が発動した場合. So when you activate an effect to summon a fusion monster, that effect cannot be negated, and your opponent cannot activate spells or traps when you summon it. That's pretty awesome. And then, apparently, I didn't know this, but they reprinted Super Polymerization in Super Rare, and it looks pretty awesome. At least I can play it to the OCG. Set that up here with other cool cards. Let us keep going. This is going to take forever, but that's only because there's a lot of new cards in here that I've not studied upon yet. I tend to avoid looking at the spoilers and stuff for new packs. Whoa. What is this random raid? What is going on? Yeah, I know I need a better layout, but I just put this together at the last second. Leave me alone. Best thing about the stream is the music. Okay, anyway. So, more Predator plants. I'll go into that later. It's something that I want to look into, but I don't really know too much about the archetype. Looks like I got another Eidolon. I don't know what this is. Let me have a look here. This one takes a flame monster, despite it looking all purpley and blue. This card's attack is increased by the amount of cards on your opponent's field times 200. This card can attack all of your opponent's monsters once, And if it attacks a defense position monster, it does piercing damage. Yes. Awesome. Well, wait, what? They don't normally word it that way, but whatever, it's not important. Yay, another Eidolon. So, reprint of Edge Imp Scissors. Some trap? What is this? It looks an awful lot like Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, but it's not. Or wait, no, it is Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. Okay, that's Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. I'm an idiot. And, parallel rare copy of the field spell. Oh well. My fat ass is doing quite well, aside from the fact that I'm kind of sick right now. I don't have a huge delay, it's just that I was originally doing this in full screen so I could actually see what's going on with my webcam, and I realized, oh, there might actually be people in here watching this. So, more predator plants. A trap that appears to be an Eidolon trap. Yes. Depending on the amount of banished Eidolons, you can activate, or you can target them and activate this card, but only once per each name. You summon them all in defense position. That's pretty effing good, actually. What can we see on my webcam here? Can I put this here? 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 Alright. You can't even see this box. I'm gonna move the box away. More predator plants. Narnia ate my humor. Sorry, I'm also sick and slightly tired. So. Ooh, Instant Fusion was also reprinted. That's nice. And then we have Fernimal Octopus, which is apparently a super rare, and I didn't know this. Wow. Yes, I never had a sense of humor. So, Fernimal Octo. When this card is summoned or special summoned, you can target a Fernimal or an Edge Imp monster in your graveyard and add that card to your hand. If this card is used as a fusion material for a Death Toy fusion monster, you can target up to 2 of your banished monsters and return those monsters to the grave. So that means this is going to play a lot of, what is the Toy Pot and Fernimal Wing shenanigans is going to come into play with this card. Dom is gonna start streaming again? Oh my god! Yes, P&D, you can ask me a favor. What is going on? Okay, so we have more predator plants. Another copy of this. I'm gonna toss this in hopes that I get another normal copy. Another Fernimal Owl. Another Death Toy Scissor Wolf. And my first Alistair! You can send this card from your hand to your grave and target a fusion monster on your card. That monster gets their attack and defense increased by 1,000 till the end of turn. You can activate this effect even during your opponent's turn. When this card is summoned or flipped face up, you can get a summon spell card and add it to your hand. So that's awesome. I'll put this here, will you see that? Yes. Alistair happened. I apparently need 3 of these, so that's just how you make basically any of the damn things. But I got 1 of these and I got 1 of the really good monsters so far, so I'm pretty happy with that. This is the design of the floor I'm on? Say what? You want to see my floor? It's not tatami mats if that's what you think. My apartment is all wood with floors. Oh! More predator plant nonsense. Predator plant trap. Another predator plant. Toy pot. And a parallel rare predator plant. Another Illusion Summoner. Fusion Recovery. Another copy of one of the Eidolons. Edge Imp. And another of the Trap, but in parallel, goofy looking rare. Yep, that's right. You heard it here first. Laz has wood. I don't know where you're getting your rumors from, Josh. So, more predator plants. Apparently that's going to be most of what I get. Another instant fusion, that's amazing. Is another predator plant? Yes, yes it is. Another Phoenix Wing Wing Blast, which is awesome. And a gross looking copy of Scissorwing. I'm actually going to take the opportunity to sort out a couple of cards that I want separate from this real quick. I want my Phoenix Wing Wind Blasts to be separate. Instant fusions to be separate. Both of those so far. Okay, Swamp. Alright, everything else is basically not important at the moment. Alright. What is that weird ass emote you just used, Joma? Yes, PND, what can I do for you? So, Incredible Dog, Death Toy Fusion, another Penguin, that's awesome. Stretch these out now. Another Eidolon, and a fancy looking new Death Toy monster. What are you, Mr. Secret Rare? Death Toy Harkin Kraken. Once per turn, target one of your opponent's monsters. Activate this effect. Send that monster to the graveyard, and it's send. That's really good. When you activate this effect, this card cannot attack directly, that's fine. This card can attack twice in a battle phase. And when this card attacks at the end of the battle phase, this card turns into defense position, which is awesome because it has 3,000 defense and only 2,200 attack. This is a really nice card. Let me see if I can show off the shininess on my webcam here. It's kind of hard because it's not very light out right now. Death Toy Parkinson's? Will I ever be coming back to the States? I'll probably come back to, like, visit, but not, like, stay. At least not in the next, like, 4 years or so. So, Summon Priest, or Summoner Monk, that's an awesome reprint there that I didn't know was happening. Another Fusion, I think this is Fusion Conscription, I don't know. Another Predator Plants, another copy of this Trap, so I can get rid of this gross looking one. And I got a Predator Plant Boss Monster, Chimera Rafflesia. Once per turn, pick a monster on the field that has a level lower than this card. This card's level 7, so basically a lot of things. Activate this effect and banish that monster. That's... wow. When this card... wait, what? Okay, so activate this effect when this card attacks your opponent's monsters. Till the end of this turn, that opponent's monster loses 1,000 attack points, and this card gains 1,000 attack points. When this card is sent to the graveyard, during your next standby phase, or during the next standby phase, activate this. Add a polymerization or fusion magic card to your hand. That is a pretty interesting card that's going to make me actually look at Predator Plants. Okay, another toy pot. Ooh, a third, I think? No, second. King of Swamp. Another one of the quick play Eidolon cards. Another Eidolon fusion monster, and a gross looking Predator Plant. It's time to do. Another copy of Agent Scissors. Deathboy Sheep. This is Predator Plants. What does this do? Now that I'm actually kind of interested in Predator Plants. Target a Predator Plant monster in your graveyard. Special summon it and equip this card to it. So it's basically Call of the Haunted, but in a quick, or in a non-trap form. It's actually pretty nice. Another copy of Summoner Monk, which is great. And a gross-looking copy of Animal Owl. Last pack of this box. Third copy of Furnimal Penguin. Their Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. Deathboy Sheep. They're one of the equip cards, and a gross-looking copy of King of the Swamp that I will reluctantly put in that pile because King of the Swamp is an amazing card. Start over here on this set of packs that you can't see. I don't have enough sleeves to put all of these cards in sleeves, but I will be putting some of them in sleeves. Predator Plants. The third copy of the Eidolon Trap. Third copy of the Predator Plant equip card. Oh, P&D, I'll do a cube solve when I'm done with this. I'll do a couple, actually, if you want. Another copy of Summoner Monk. Another copy of Instant Fusion. Copy of Furnimal Penguin that I don't need. Another copy of Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. And another copy of the Secret Rare new Death Toy Fusion card. Toy Pot, Agent Scissors. Ooh. Does that make my third copy? Yes, it does. Cool. Third copy of this Eidolon as well. Not bad. I'm speeding up a little bit now that I know most of these cards. Wait, so I'm gonna do this cube solve without you being here? Don't leave. You asked me to do something, I agree to do it, and then you leave. I believe this is the third copy of that, and they reprinted Death Toy Scissor Tiger, which is great, because I already spent a shit ton of money on these before. Can you see that? No. Yes. You know what, I can just put it up here, can't I? Like, here. Okay. So, Primal Dog, Death Toy Fusion, another Predator Plant. I already have 3 of those, and another Predator Plant. Why am I getting like a billion text messages now? Magic's really fun, but I don't really have too many people to play it with here. And YuGiOh's way cheaper. Predator Plant. Is the third copy of this? Yes, it is. And ooh, fancy Predator Plant. Doron Film Hydra. My hand's still here. Okay. So you can special summon this thing from your hand by releasing a monster with a predator counter on it. Ooh, and it can be special summoned from the grave this way as well, in the graveyard. When this card is on the field or in the graveyard, you can banish one of the Predator Plant monsters in your graveyard to target one of the monsters on the field and make it lose 500 attack points. And you can use this effect even during your opponent's turn. That's pretty awesome. Where are you? Right there. I'll actually put you next to the other predator plants. That's why not. Put you up here. And nothing else important in this pack. EDH is a different format. Most people call it Commander. It's basically a much slower format where you can only run one copy of any given card, but it's really fun. Or Predator Plant nonsense, Fusion Recovery, Illusion Magician, third copy of this, and that is all that pack. The sad thing is going to be when I don't get any more Alistairs. Because that's the most expensive card in this set, I believe. Got 3 of those already, another Summon Priest, that's great. And a gross looking Eidolon. Sounds like your roommate's pretty crappy. Another copy of King of the Swamp. A copy of the Predator Plants Trap, some other Predator Plants, and I got an Eidolon I haven't seen yet. Rydeen. Once per turn, you can target a monster on the field and activate this effect. Flip that monster into face-down defense position, and you can activate it even during your opponent's turn. So that's awesome. Let's this aside and set this next to it. Shove the entire pack in. And give this a nice close-up, because this guy actually looks pretty badass. Looks an awful lot like Odin or something from the Final Fantasy series. More Predator Plants. I have Eidolon, but I don't need it. I jump, Fusion Recovery, and Fusion Conscription, I believe. I don't know what YuGiOh is off the top of my head. Predator Plants. Getting Swing Wing Blast. Got a billion of those in there. Ooh, what is this? Plant. Predator Planter. Permanent spell card. This card's controller has to pay 800 life points during each of their standby phase, or destroy this card once per turn. During your main phase, you can activate this effect. Picking a level 4 or lower Predator Plants from your hand or graveyard, and special summon it. The monster special summoned by this effect has its effect negated. It's there for now. That's one of the other super rares that I haven't seen yet. The fact that I've gotten those two sadly means I probably won't get another Alistair. But I can cross my fingers. Penguin. Eidolon, Scissors. Eidolon Trap. Eidolon Pixel. 3 packs left. King of the Swamp. A billion of those. Another Eidolon, another Illusion Summoner, one of those, and another Predator Plant that I've never heard of. As long as this card is in one of your monster zones. What? Something we need also like to see. It's like a company of product for monster and folks So, as long as this card is in one of your monster zones, any of the monsters with predator counters on them are treated as dark monsters when they're used for fusion. During your main phase, activate this effect. Any dark monster... Oh wait. What? Okay, so you can take monsters that are written on a Dark Fusion Monsters summoning conditions and that includes this card, and any card in your hand field, and anything on your opponent's field that has predator counters on it. Send those things to the graveyard, and summon a fusion monster from your extra deck. Actually pretty good. If the wording is a bit confusing. More predator plants. More death toys. Last pack. Like, I'm definitely not going to get the stupid Alistair right now, but that's fine. Predator plants, instant fusion, always good. More predator plants, and more predator plants. So I made out okay, I guess, because apparently this card here. Let's take this out of the way. Apparently this card here is a $9 card. This is apparently also a $9 card. This seems like an okay card. This at one point was a $20 card, but I'm sure it's considerably lower now. That's a reprint. This card seems amazing. This card makes me want to try out Predator Plants. It's the ability to straight up banish one of your opponent's cards randomly when you feel like it. Penguin, and let's see, can you see this nonsense? Let me move this stuff aside. This is Predator Plant stuff. So, Penguin, Octo, and this new fusion monster for Death Toy also seems like it'll be a good addition to Death Toy decks. They were already pretty okay, but having a couple extra tricks up their sleeve makes it good. Having another way to get cards is good. Having another way to get back cards is good. Get back banished cards. That seems like a pretty okay setup. And then, good god, the amount of decent reprints. Like, let's gather these up real quick. Amount of decent reprints, like, got 5 copies of Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. Got 4 copies of Instant Fusion. 5 copies of King of the Swamp. It's physical. And then 4 copies of Summoner Monk. Like, those are all pretty decent cards, and to be able to get a ton of them is really good. Especially Instant Fusion. And this. But I already had a couple of these, so it doesn't matter too much, but I can use these in other fusion decks, which is nice. This is a really good generic track card. Overall, I'm pretty happy, but I kind of wish I'd gotten more of these two, because, you know, they're basically the best cards in the set. But I think rather than buying more packs, I think I'll just buy 2 more copies of these online.